Hey friends, welcome to Flight Test. I'm Josh. Today we have kind of a different episode. It's more of a story. Recently I got the opportunity to learn how to fly paramotors from the great folks at Aviator PPG. If anyone knows, I love every aspect of flight, but what I love even more than flight is when families get to enjoy the common hobby together. So this aspect of the hobby, I guess you could say lifestyle, didn't only change my perspective about what flight is, but it also changed my life. And one thing that my family immediately noticed is how I was able to conquer a lot of fears, how much more I fell in love with the air, and also the fact that my family could do it together. So my wife and I thought about it, prayed about it, and my kids showed great interest in it, and we decided to get my oldest son, who's just now 15, some training. So one thing, if you notice and you watched our original videos, and we will have that link down below, is training isn't something that you just go away for a couple days and you come back to learn how to fly. It takes quite a bit of time. And we didn't want to send Noah or spend the money or the time investment without knowing he could have a little bit of success. But Aviator PPG did a really cool thing with a Get Started DVD on how to start kiting. Now, if you don't know what kiting is, it's the fundamental of flying the wing above yourself and learning how to control the wing. This core skill is going to be something that you're going to always develop, whether you have 100 hours or just a couple. I wanted to take Noah down, but first, before we did that, we took a father-son trip. We watched the DVD, and I recorded the experience of a father-son weekend. Check it out. All right, so Noah and I have arrived at Aviator PPG, and it is early in the morning, and we have our friend John with us. Now, John, you guys actually made this video for a very specific reason, and one thing it wasn't for is so people can teach themselves how to fly, right?
Exactly. Like you mentioned, what it's not is a replacement for training, but what it is for prospective students or people who want to get into this sport right now. It's a way for them to get their foot in the door and actually get their hands on a glider and get a primer for training. It's a way for people to get into it safely that's not intended to be a replacement for training.
Awesome. We're going to make Noah go through the video course. I'm obviously going to be there as a dad, having fun with him, kiting along with him, but we're going to let him take the experience of what it's like watching this. It's going to be a special weekend. Noah, you ready?
Yep.
All right, let's do this.
Whoop. This side goes here. This side here.
You got your chest. Very cool. How's that feel? Pretty good? Pretty good. Well, head around your legs.
Yeah.
All right, so Noah's all geared up. I cannot wait to see what you do the first time you try kiting.
This is gonna be fun.
So we're gonna be using the Mojo XS because it's really light wind. It's a really great wing to learn off of. And if it gets any gustier, we're gonna switch over to like the Firefly, a groundhog, basically one that's really not made to lift anybody. I'm guessing after about 30 minutes, we are gonna be exhausted. You scoop it up, flip it forward, and clip it in. Every one of those is a little bit different, huh? There you
Then
go.
I can let go of this, right?
Correct, yep.
And then here.
Here. Nice. Now, do you remember what the next step was? Raise it up. There, straight to pulley. That's good. Straight to pulley. You're going to grab this outer one with the 2 lines. Right in your thumb. Remember when you were a little kid and we taught you how to pray?
Yeah.
Together, up, out. Feel pretty even?
Yep. Take a step back, right?
Yeah. And you remember how John said how you're squeezing that?
Squeeze it forward.
Here. Let's see how you do, buddy. Release your 8. Oh, I told you too early. Keep going. You're doing good. Run towards that low end. You lasted longer than I did the first time. There you go. Get towards your low line. Get towards your low side. Don't fight it. Get towards your low side. There you go.
Run. Release. Right. There you go. Keep going. No one's going right now. Keep going towards me. There you go. Nice. Look at that.
Nice!
There you go. Beautiful.
That was cool. All right, there you go. That went perfect.
Yeah, right over the shoulder.
And you're
Now
gonna
you
walk
can
with
walk.
them.
Yep.
So I gotta ask your forgiveness here. I don't know how to work a camera very well, but what I did want to capture was a father and a son going away to have this experience. And what I hope it for is that it'll be an experience that can kind of give you a glimpse of what it'll be like with your own family. So after what was honestly one of the most amazing father-son weekends I've ever witnessed in my life, the learning didn't stop. Noah and I went back and we took the next month. We continued with a kite, a harness, and that DVD, and we watched it over and over again, taking weekends and evenings to be able to train and learn. And after about a month of this, we were ready to go back and finish Noah's training. Noah entered that training with a lot more confidence because kiting at that time was second nature for him. It was something he enjoyed doing, not something he was intimidated or scared of. He was prepared at that point to go through the motor sim, the ground school, the towing, and ultimately be ready for his first solo. Now the really great thing is because this was right before Flight Fest South, we got to bring the whole family down who were able to witness Noah fly for the first time.
Another deep breath. Move to me. Keep those hands back. Keep moving. Keep moving. A little more left pressure. Feel the glider back. Lean back. Lean back. Full power.
How you doing, Jen?
I'm okay. I'm a little more nervous than I anticipated, actually.
Right pressure to start. All right, sir. Left turn. Left wing shift, and you can level off. Very nice.
So friends, one thing with Flight Test what we're passionate about is people connecting through aviation. This honestly, I thought flying for real myself would change my life, but seeing my son take flight for the first time, especially at the age of 15, has had a ripple effect through a whole family where our conversations are different, our dreams, aspirations are different, they're deeper now. One thing that we really hope is that people dream beyond even model aviation. They dream on what they can do with their families, they dream with the memories they can do together. And one thing I really love that Aviator has done is they've given us some core tools that people can actually learn. They can have a good experience, they can assess themselves, and they can take on something very special together. Friends, we want to thank you for watching. We hope that this served as an inspiration. I know for my son and I, we're going to be doing this many years to come, and look for future content where we're flying as friends and also as family. We'll see you next time.